I'm Aikaterini Chariopolitou. I come from Greece. I'm an English teacher, but occasionally also teach history at my school. At the moment I'm working at a second chance school, which is part of an addiction therapy center. So the teaching of the Holocaust is also important for them because it brings it brings up different feelings that can help them in the therapy, and they can relate in different situations. And I'm also head of the public relations department of the Youth and Lifelong Learning Foundation, and we've got activities and organizing seminars that have to do with the Holocaust. And recently we have funded, in cooperation with the Ministry of Education of Greece, we have funded a visit of students and teachers from high school, senior high school from Greece, to Auschwitz. So we also have organized things that have to do with visits to memorial sites. My studies have to do with I had two masters. My first one is in translation interpretation, and the second one has to do with counseling and career guidance, and that's why I also work in this school, which is part of an addiction therapy center. Well, it was called The Holocaust Through the Eyes of the Victims, and we actually focused on the personal stories of the victims and not refer to numbers or to death camps or anything like that, because I said my students, since they are ex-substance users, they're really emotionally charged with these things, so we have to be really careful. But when we're talking about personal stories, they relate to their problems and how their life changed suddenly. And I use some of the material that I had taken from Vashem in Israel, and especially a small book, The Three Dolls, which had to do with three little girls in different countries, and how was their lives before the World War II, and how that changed, and the role of the doll and the symbol of the doll, and how they helped them survive through the war. This is really important, generally talking about genocides, but especially about the Holocaust, because it was an extreme case. And nowadays in Greece, that we've got the Nazis party for the first time in our parliament, and anti-Semitism is growing greater and greater, I think we have the moral obligation to teach about the Holocaust, so that we can make sure that we can somehow educate young people, so that we can prevent such a phenomenon coming again.